Consequently, in respect of your application for rent, what I have to do is rely upon what the court was told and take a view as to whether or not I can add any additional rent for the time that she stayed there after the eviction notice was served. Do you understand? What did you do to obtain possession of the property as soon as you had the legal right to it? Do you know?
The bailiffs went in first.
As I understand it, you were given 1 month extension, weren't you?
Yeah.
Who gave you that extension?
Well, I don't know. Obviously, the first court case was obviously a fake, weren't it? A fake letter. When it were all, honestly, it was all. I didn't even know I'd got evicted in December, to be honest with you. I knew my eviction was for January, which obviously she said before it was the 24th, the bailiffs went, and then she just said the 25th. I don't know.
Nevertheless, you did come home, and the locks had been changed, correct?
Yeah, I come back
and
on
where
about-
was talking, madam? Where was all your stuff?
In the back garden.
What happened when you took possession of the property, please?
I walked in, I was sick, and I walked straight back out and went home.
Why were you sick, madam?
Because it was disgusting.
What did it do to you to walk back into that house, please?
I broke down. Went out and broke down.
Do you believe that you kept that property according to your obligation in the tenancy agreement to a reasonable standard,
Well,
yes or no?
Yeah, obviously I was gone for a couple of days. Why would it be disgusting? I was gone for a couple of days. It was my home. Why would I make it in such a state? I was living there. It was my home. She made me homeless. All my stuff's in the garden. Do you know what I mean? She's disgusting. She's disgusting.
She's disgusting.
For treating my stuff like that. At the end of the day, I've literally got the clothes on my back. I come back and I've got the clothes on my back.
We now come on to the next part of your application, which is for damage to property. You've got some examples of some of the damage done to the property. I'd like to see it. Let's have a look. This is the garden, am I right?
Yep.
Let's have a look at the garden beforehand.
Yep.
So on the left-hand side is the garden beforehand.
Yep.
On the right-hand side is the garden afterwards. Would you say that that was good, madam?
I would say that I didn't leave it in that state.
So who did? Somebody came in?
I don't know, but it weren't in that state. There was a few bags of rubbish down the side of the set, but they weren't in that state when I left it.
Excuse me, madam.
Sorry.
That's your first warning. This is court.
I'm sorry.
It weren't in that state when I left it. I left it. There was a few rubbish bags because they didn't empty my bin, and that was it. That's disgusting. That's absolute.
Is that true or false? Did you leave things in the garden in order to make it look worse for her for court to do?
No, Your Honour, Judge, no.
I need to go through the various things you're claiming for. The first one is for plastering work. What's the plastering work you're referring to?
In the kitchen.
You said you've had to hire a skip of £163.
Yes.
Why have you had to hire a skip?
To get all the mess out.
All my stuff.
What about the
week
inside
later.
banisters?
Yeah, they broke. Only one.
I did
only
tell
one.
Nathan about that.
Did you tell Nathan about that?
Yeah, I did say it was broke.
You're then claiming for £1,000 for destroyed brickwork.
Yep.
How do I know she did something which caused those bricks to fall away?
Because I've had no builders in.
£200 for a professional deep clean. It's just one example. You see that sofa is ripped, correct?
Yeah.
That's Sarah's.
It is Sarah's.
Yep.
Wasn't a furnished property, correct?
I just left my table and chairs.
Just your table and chairs.
Yep.
Now, you say that that represents the general way it was treated. Do you have any other examples? What about the toilets and the floor? You described them to me.
She cig burns all in my carpets. She just put cigarettes on the floor and must have rubbed them with her feet.
Why would I just even smoke in my house, for God's sake?
They're on.
What is wrong with
they're on
that?
her.
The toilet
I5.
doesn't look so bad.
There's urine all over the seat and on the floor.
New carpets, £540, correct? Do you have an example of a cigarette burn on the carpet that I can see?
No.
I don't have that. Why are you crying, madam? Why are you crying?
Because when I see it, it makes me feel sick. When I look at them photos, it's horrible.
Let's just have a look at another example.
My stuff in the garden.
Just have a look at another example.
That pan there was under the sink, and that is a bomb. What?
How would you know what it is?
Be quiet. It's a what?
What drug is used? A bomb thing? I don't know.
A bomb?
What they suck through or something? I don't know what they call them.
Madam, you do not have to answer this, and just be clear. You can say yes, no, or no comment. It is suggested that there was drug paraphernalia under the sink. Would you like to say that that is yes, no, or would you prefer, which may be advisable, to say no comment?
No, it's not mine.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.